Hi Queens, Sam here. I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome back, day 9 of the 30 in 30. And today, I have a special ask for you. I want you, Black woman, to be irresponsible. Hold on, before you jump and be like, what are you talking about, Sam? When I use the word irresponsible, I use it in a way that other people will think that you're doing the irresponsible thing. The society will think that you're doing the irresponsible thing, but you know that you are not, right? Because you have done your due diligence, you have prepared, you know that this is actually in line with what you want. So other people may think that it's irresponsible. They may say that it is irresponsible. They will say it to your face that it is actually irresponsible. How could you do that? But you know it is not. And my video today was inspired when I was watching Stephanie's Perry video. And her video is titled Burn the Cape Black Woman. Powerful video. If you haven't watched it, I'll put a link in the description below my video here. And as soon as you're done with mine, go over to her channel, click on that link, and go watch that video. Because she shares in that video so many reasons why us Black women, we need to remove the cape, burn the cape, make it disappear. Because we need to live our lives. We are entitled to live our lives as well. And so I was inspired by that, and I'm like, how can I add to this amazing discussion? And I was like, let's be irresponsible. Let's do the irresponsible thing. And I want to share with you in this video today something that I've done personally, which so many people thought. Some told me that, some did not tell me that, but may have thought the same. And I didn't really care that I was doing the responsible thing. So I want to share that with you and tell you the outcomes of that. Now, if you're listening to today's and you remember of a time that you did something that was considered irresponsible, and it turns out amazing and everything, doesn't matter whether it turns out amazing or not. To me, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I think it's you made that decision, you did your due diligence, and you went with it. Although the rest of the world, thought that it was irresponsible. Share in the comments below. Share what was that? How did it go? How did you grow from it? And maybe right now you're thinking of doing something irresponsible, and you're on the edge. You're not too sure. Should you do it? Should you not do it? Share also in the comment below and let us know how we can support you, how the community can support you to do the irresponsible thing. So, what did I do? I think I've done many irresponsible things in my life, but I don't know if I will counterbalance all of the responsible things that I've done because the world wanted me to do that, and that's what I did just to fit in the box. But there are a few things that I've done that are considered responsible. The one that I want to share with you today, very important for me because I think it really changed my outcome on my life and things that I want to do. So back in 2022, I was pregnant of my twins, and so I'm grateful that I work for an employer that gives me 12 months maternity leave paid. And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm due sometime in the winter. I've already given birth in the winter. I'd like to avoid it if possible. And also, honestly, I would like to avoid the winter altogether. I would like to be team boycott winter this year. What can I do about it? Started thinking about it, looking into things. I went into a rabbit hole, the whole Exodus Summit, just checking what are my options here. And I've always wanted to live in Latin America, at least in a Spanish speaking country in Latin America. And so I decided to go down to Mexico while pregnant with my 2 year old to live there temporarily, give birth there, and then come back to Canada. And my sister was the first one that I told. I love my sister. She's always on board for most of my crazy ideas. And she was like, yeah, do it. You can do it. This is amazing. And I don't know, like that definitely helped me in continuing looking into this. But I know as I was sharing the idea with other people, not everybody really, thought that that was a great idea. And I did get, the are you sure this is the right thing to do at this point? Like, how much sense does that make? You're pregnant, you go in a country, you don't really know anyone, you speak the language a little bit, but you're not fluent, and then you're taking your 2-year-old with you. Like, but at the end of the day, to me, that was just like the more people were talking against the idea of trying to caution me against the idea, the more I was like, this is totally feasible. This is doable. I'm not here doing this overnight. I'm going to find a way to make it happen. And so, long story short, went down there, was there for a good 7, 8 months, gave birth there. My twins are born there. Had an amazing time. I wasn't far of comment. My son, I discovered another face of my little one. He really bloomed over there, and it was just amazing. We both got to celebrate our birthdays under the sun instead of if that was here in Canada would have been in the dead of winter. But over there it was nice. So it was just amazing to see him literally bloom over there. And to me, the more I think about it, and even while I was down there and still having conversation with people who were still like talking against the idea, but I'm like, I'm already here. This is actually happening. I don't see how, uh, you know, why am I going to go back to Canada at this point? I'm here. It's going to happen. And so I want to share with you 3 outcomes of me making that irresponsible decision. First, my twins are born there, so the Mexican citizens. And with them being Mexican citizens, I am eligible to, now I'm a permanent resident of Mexico. And I also made my oldest being a permanent resident of Mexico. So through my twins, I got the permanent residency. And through me, my oldest got the permanent residency. So the four of us right now, we can go down to Mexico and live there as long as we want. I can work there as, if I want because I'm a permanent resident. And my oldest also is good to go. So that's already a huge step for me in the right direction of moving abroad in a few years from Canada. Even if I don't go, I mean, if I'm not sure where I want to go, I know Mexico is there and it's a solid option for me. I actually love the culture, I love the country, I love the history. I dance, I love the food. So that's already a solid option for me. The second outcome of my irresponsible decision is that through me, because I'm actually permanent resident, my parent, especially uh, my mom can become temporary resident of Mexico. And she was one of the ones who were really against the idea. But listen, this is an opportunity for her. I mean, she hasn't gotten yet, but if we want, we can do the papers for her to have residency in another country. In this day and age, to me, it's so important. I'm not saying that you have to have many citizenships, but like the more residency you can have, why not? Because then that's options that you have, right? So she's already citizen of Benin because she was born and raised there. She's permanent resident here in Canada, and she has the possibility to become temporary resident of Mexico. Isn't it amazing? Come on, all right? From me doing the responsible thing. And then the third outcome of this is while I was down there, I had some family members coming down and visit me. One of them was my little brother who came, surprised me, was there for a week. So he did his tour, he traveled and everything. Met a girl down there. And to me, I felt like it was just a fling. But realized after that they were still in touch. He literally went back recently over the holidays to see her. And it seems to be like a solid relationship now. I don't know where that's going to take them. But who knows? It might go all the way to getting married and having kids from this woman doing the responsible thing. Listen, those 3 outcomes are just amazing. And we would have never been here if I did not make that irresponsible decision. And so that's why I want you who's listening to this. If you have that irresponsible idea in your head right now, go ahead and do it. You want to start a business, you want to stop working because you have enough money and you don't want to work anymore and you don't care what you should not care about what people say at this point, but do it. You want to whatever you want to do. Like seriously, we all have those ideas in our mind and we overthink them too much. Like it just goes on and on and on and on. Should I not? What people will think? How is that gonna be received and whatnot? And actually, I just want to share, right? I'm actually wearing an amazing poncho. They call it poncho that I bought when I was down in Mexico. It's made from in the state of Chiapas. I didn't visit, but my nanny was from the state of Chiapas, and I was seeing her wearing that. I'm like, "Where did you get that?" And she's like, "I actually made them. I made them myself. It's handmade. I bought this. It's amazing. I don't know if I would have never run into this if I didn't go down to Mexico. And these amazing earrings, I don't know if you can see. I love them. I got them in different colors. Same thing, right? Those are not new, by the way. I know for those who have already watched my 24 things that I'm not buying in 2024, I did mention that I'm not buying additional clothing and earrings. They're not new. I bought them last year when I was in Mexico. I'm just wearing it for the purpose of this video and to show you guys. But as a wrap up, do the responsible thing. Be irresponsible. Be irresponsible. I bet you in 10, 20, 30 years that you're going to look back and look at that irresponsible thing that you did, you'll be so proud of yourself. And even people who were like on the fence, they'll come along. They will come along. And I'm saying to you, Black women, to be responsible because I know us. Like I said, I know you're not going to take the grocery money to go shopping. I know you're not going to, you know, I'm not saying the responsible thing that's going to put in your family in jeopardy. I'm talking about the responsible thing that the society is telling you that it is irresponsible because they want you stuck there doing things that they want you to do. Get out of it. Get out of it. Be irresponsible. There you have it. So this was day 9 of the 1330. We are continuing this series. I'm going to be having more video about solo parenting coming to you shortly. Stay tuned. If you really enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and also share with another Black woman in your life to really motivate each other to do the responsible thing. Let's be irresponsible. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. Y'all gonna hate me. Okay, so thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, keep on building life.